Hi there, welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for joining. So when I saw these frames from Dollar Tree, the ridged one, I thought they would be perfect for lanterns, especially those ones that you see on Pottery Barn. There's other ones out there too, but I had my eye on them for that. So you're going to need 4 of them. And if you don't find these ones, or if you don't have them in your stash, wondering what to do with them, there's these ones out there now. They're a little bit smaller, 5x7. They don't have mirrors in them, and they don't have as many ridges in them, but they will do as well. So let's get started and let's get DIYing. So I have this lantern on my front veranda that is the perfect color that matches my backyard theme. And I thought I've got to work on a lantern for the front now. Now, if you don't have these, they're garden stakes from Dollarama. Now for these square dowels, they are perfect shape to fit in the corner to support and join the frames and give it a good corner. You can use other dowels, or I would think the smaller square ones, they should work as well. I really wanted them to get a good support since they are going to be outside. So I left a pair, so the two to really cure overnight. Now, because they're going to be on my front veranda, it is covered so it doesn't get any rain. So depending on where you're going to be putting it, if you're going to be doing it, you may want to consider other glues depending on the weather condition. I'm cutting the frame on top, like measuring it, but after trying to see if I can join the frame with the wood, you'll see a little bit later, it was not necessary because the way that the two joined, it wasn't going to fit together. So I actually had to just cut off the frame part, if that makes sense. Now the wood that I'm using is called Balsa wood, which I bought on Amazon, and I had 3 left, which was just enough to do for this project. And I later actually purchased Basswood, which I'm using for the very first time. And both of them are very easy to cut with a sharp X-Acto knife. A good tip for you guys is when you are cutting the arch part or anything circular, it's a little bit more work on that part. So I figured out if it's an open area like this arch over here, I ended up cutting pieces so it would not tear off the wood. Make a few slices, cut off pieces with scissors, and then when you get closer to your line, you're able to use scissors and get an exact cut. So once I did my template with the first one, I just made sure that that fit and then used that to cut the remaining 3. I wanted to make sure that they were all level because your frame is going to have to sit on top of it. So you want to make sure starting from that point, everything is level. Figured out later, once you put on the wood, there's that joint in between. It looks kind of bare. So by putting the square dowels, it made it look finished. As you can see here. So this Dollar Tree square was perfect for the base. I'm sanding down the plastic a little bit so that it gets a good adhesion. And I'm doing the same thing with the frame. And it worked out well because the wood is mostly sitting in the groove of where the glass sits in the frame. I ended up getting a little bit larger basswood so that I could cut out a piece for the top. So I used the glass frame. Come in 3 sizes. So these are the 3 wooden boxes that I'm talking about to use for the lantern. They come in small, medium, and large. I use the medium, and it's 4.5 inches. And this is a fence post cap from Home Depot. I grabbed a couple because they look perfect for lanterns. I put it inside the box because I thought it just looked perfect to make it look like one piece. I was going through my stash looking for a finial, and I just had to kind of make one. And so I took the mushroom pieces from Dollar Tree and Lighthouse, and I just cut the pieces together. And all these links will be in the description below. This is aluminum wire from Amazon. It's strong enough to not move unless you really want to bend it. And it is, don't really have to put too much force to bend it. So you can go with any wire to make a handle. And before I go to the next step, I always want to make sure everything is solid. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to use outdoor paint. I am going to spray paint it. When I've got these balsa woods or pieces of wood, I think I'm going to paint them before spray painting. They seem to have a better result before spray painting. So that's the lantern. I really love how it turned out. It's a large one, so there's 2 candles you can put in there, the automatic ones. I chose to put the solar ones from Dollar Tree, and you know they come in silver and black. So that's what I'm leaving out there. And I'm working on painting. If you notice, my front door has changed color, so that's coming up. I'm going to be doing the garage as well. So lots of stuff coming up. So stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.